Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button. And let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. Whoopee! Let's get to the news. It's official, folks. Ryan Christie is back on Scottish soil, and this time he's wearing the blue of Rangers, a move that few predicted, but now that it's happened, the implications are massive. After a stint down south with Bournemouth, Christie's journey takes a stunning twist as he signs with the Light Blues in what could become one of the most talked about transfers of the season. Now, you can say what you want about the rivalry, the badge, the history. But one thing's for sure, Christie's arrival has lit a fire under the Scottish Premiership. From Inverness to Celtic to England, and now to Ibrox, the lad's career has come full circle, but not without controversy. This isn't just a signing, it's a statement. And today we're diving deep into what this move means. For Christie, for Rangers, and for the age-old rivalry that defines Scottish football. Now, before we unpack the potential impact of this signing, let's take a step back and look at Ryan Christie's journey. He burst onto the scene with Inverness Caledonian Thistle, a wiry lad with a wand of a left foot and a football brain wise beyond his years. His flair and creativity made him one to watch, and it didn't take long before Celtic came calling. Under Brendan Rodgers, he became a key cog in a dominant hoop side, bagging goals, providing assists, and lifting trophies. But as is the way in football, things change. Christie started getting fewer minutes. The Premier League dream beckoned, and he packed his bags for Bournemouth. Down on the south coast, he showed glimpses of brilliance but never quite reached the dizzy heights some expected, which brings us here to today. Christie at Ibrox. A man with something to prove and a jersey to honor. Now let's not beat around the bush. Christie playing for Rangers is bound to raise eyebrows across Glasgow. For years he was a Celtic man through and through, scoring in derbies, celebrating titles, and even winding up a few Gers fans along the way. So seeing him cross that divide like Mo Johnston all those years ago will ruffle feathers, but football has changed. It's a business. It's about opportunity. And most of all, it's about ambition. Christie wants to play. He wants to be central, not a bench warmer. And Rangers, they need a player with his creativity, his drive, his experience. Both parties saw an opening, and they took it. Simple as that. But that doesn't mean there won't be backlash. Expect chants, expect headlines, expect drama. Because in this city, these colors, these crests, they matter. And Christie knows exactly what he's walking into. Michael Bill, or whoever's holding the reins at Ibrox now, clearly sees something in Christie. A game changer. Someone who can operate between the lines, unlock stubborn defenses, and bring that spark Rangers have lacked in the big games. Last season was inconsistent. The midfield lacked bite, imagination, and someone who could truly take a game by the scruff of the neck. In Christie, they're hoping they found the answer. He's not just a number 10. He can play wide, deeper, even lead the press. That versatility combined with his experience in pressure cooker matches could prove vital. Rangers have European ambitions. They want to reclaim the league, and they need players who get it. Christie's been there. He's lifted trophies. In Hampden, he's silenced Tynecastle. He's weathered Pittodrie. This is no stranger to Scottish football. He's a seasoned campaigner, and he's only 29, prime years. And Rangers are banking on it. But let's not pretend it'll be a fairy tale from the get-go. Christie hasn't been lighting it up every week in England. At Bournemouth, he had strong spells, but also faded in games. The pace, the physicality of the Premier League took its toll. He was played out of position at times, shifted wide, dropped when form dipped. Consistency was a problem. But maybe, just maybe, that's exactly why this move makes sense. Back in a league where he knows the terrain, where he understands the rivalries, where he'll be a focal point, not an afterthought. At Rangers, he won't be just another name on the team sheet. He'll be expected to lead, to dictate, to shine. It's pressure, no doubt, but it's also a chance for redemption, for legacy, for proving that there's still fire in the belly. Christie might have left as a boy, but he returns as a man on a mission. And speaking of missions, let's not underestimate how much this move will fuel the fire ahead of the next Old Firm clash. Imagine it now. packed Ibrox, blue smoke in the air, and Ryan Christie lining up against his former club. The boos, the jeers, the noise, it'll be deafening. And you know what? Christie will love it. That's the kind of edge he thrives on. He's got that bite, that swagger. We saw it when he used to square up to Rangers players. We saw it in his celebrations. We saw it in interviews. Now he'll be on the other side. That's drama you can't script. And let's not kid ourselves. This adds a whole new layer to the rivalry. If there was any chance the old firm needed more spice, this move just poured a bottle of Earn Brew and a handful of Scotch bonnet chilies right into the pot. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications too. Get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. The fan reaction? Predictable but wild. Celtic supporters are furious, calling him a traitor, questioning his loyalty, even burning shirts online. Rangers fans split down the middle. Some are buzzing. They see the talent, the experience, the upside. Others are skeptical, wary of welcoming a former Celt into the fold. But as always, performances will decide everything. Score in a derby, assist a winner in Europe, and all will be forgiven. Maybe even forgotten. Fail to deliver, and the boos will rain down quick and hard. That's Glasgow for you. It's ruthless, it's raw, it's real. But Christie knew this before he signed the dotted line. He's not naive. He's walked these streets. He's heard the songs. He's felt the heat. He signed anyway. That tells you everything. This isn't a player running from a challenge. It's a player charging headfirst into the storm. Financially, the deal reportedly wasn't astronomical. A reasonable fee, wages within a structure, smart business. Rangers needed a playmaker, and they've landed one without breaking the bank. Bournemouth were willing to let him go, and Christie himself was keen to return north. He wants to be close to the family, to rediscover his form, and maybe even put himself back into Scotland. Conversation ahead of Euro qualifiers. From the boardroom's perspective, it ticks boxes. Low risk, high reward. And from the dressing room, well, bringing in a player who's won it all domestically can only raise the standards. Training will be sharper. The bar will be higher. That's how you build winning squads. Not just with names, but with intent. Rangers have made a move that shows they're not just looking to compete, they're aiming to dominate. And Christie might just be the man to drive that vision forward. And what about the man himself? Ryan Christie has kept his cards close to his chest, as he always does. No long statements, no digs, just quiet confidence. But behind closed doors, you can bet he's buzzing. He's got a chance to rewrite his story, to go from the green half of Glasgow to the blue and still command respect. To become a rare figure in Scottish football, a player who's left a mark on both sides of the divide. If he succeeds, he'll be remembered forever. If he fails, he'll be remembered too, but for different reasons. That's the gamble. That's the stage. And knowing Christie, he wouldn't have it any other way. He's always had a chip on his shoulder, always played like he had a point to prove. This move gives him the platform. Now it's down to him to deliver. So here we are. Ryan Christie, Rangers player. A move no one saw coming, but now we can't stop talking about. The stakes are sky high. The expectations, even higher. But football thrives on boldness, on drama, on redemption arcs. And this has all the ingredients. Whether you're a Gers fan, a Hoops loyalist, or just a lover of the beautiful game, you'll be watching. Because love him or hate him, Ryan Christie moves the needle. He stirs the pot. And in Scottish football, that's pure box office. Strap in, folks. The season just got a whole lot more interesting. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comment section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.